Success requires first expending 10 units of effort to produce 1 unit of results. Your momentum will then produce 10 units of results with each unit of effort. Charles J. Givens. And I think we can take from that advice, things will start slowly. And as you gain your knowledge and your skill set, you'll be more and more fruitful. Let's jump into these charts. We have reached higher highs today on the NASDAQ and the S&P 500. 0.27% is what the S&P has gone up today, reaching a higher high. And it is beautiful. We are still long. We can see the average volume. We've been up to average volume on the half-day chart many days. A few average volume or higher on the 2-day chart. And as the weekly chart volume continues to sink, we'll probably hit that more often as we go through the summer. Summer's known for lower volume because people sell in May and go away, live to trade another day. They go on vacation. The big money many times leaves. So we'll continue to watch, but we're still long. The S&P 500, the NASDAQ, starting the week off nicely too. It's up 0.60% versus 0.27 on the S&P, reaching a higher high. You can see how the volume's been staggering. Looks like it's popping up in the morning and down in the afternoons. So nonetheless, things are moving up. We are still long the NASDAQ. That's beautiful. Bonds starting the week off down 0.34%. After pushing through last week on the weekly trend line on all of the charts, starting first, of course, with the half-day chart, starting last Tuesday and Wednesday morning. And then, of course, you see the Tuesday, Wednesday on the 2-day. But again, slowing as this week starts. It was down in the morning, recovered a little bit in the afternoon. But again, these are Heiken Ashi candlesticks. They are measured differently, but we were down overall for the day 0.34%. This is the residual average trend. Of course, Heiken Ashi is just that. It helps us see what is going on in the aggregate. As we put everything together, it helps us see better and takes out so much of the volatility. But we can see that bonds have slowed as the week starts. We are still, of course, pushed through that prior weekly trend line. We are hoping to see these grow and this candle grow and this continue to move up after we pitched over and we're able to push through the weekly trend line. Want to be long bonds. Let's look at where we are with gold. Gold down 1.40%. Look at this half-day chart where we've been sitting, bouncing off a little bit, and now back to it. This floor that we put in here, it could go a little lower to the end of this wick on the Monday, starting the 23rd of March, that weekly candle. But again, we're right around that. If we push through this area hard, then of course we really don't have anything to bank on until we get all the way down to here, going back to November the 3rd, maybe for a breaking point. So we'll see. Maybe it's going to bounce off and push back up, or is gold just going to continue to collapse and move down? We shall see. Maybe we'll know